Hello guys, this is Roy69501 and welcome to my channel. Well, I'm back on the table after what? A long time? Well, it feels good to be back on my table. And also my hot coffee. So, the comment I'm gonna display, which you all know what I'm gonna do, but since I haven't done it in a long time, so it's kind of new. So some of you might remember this, and some of you might not. But it was back in the 90s. This is a one-shot crossover between DC and Marvel Comics. It's Darkseid versus Galactus the Hunger. Check that out. Awesome, huh? Check that out. Nice, huh? I'm gonna put it here. Stay. Okay. On this video, I'm gonna give you kind of like gonna give you my thoughts about story arc, which is Superman, Wonder Woman from issue number 13, 14, 15, 16. And the last chapter of the story arc, which is 17. Okay, this is the story arc about what's his name? Wonder something. Wonder Star. Okay, Wonder Star. Wonder Star is the story starts 5 years in the past, or 5 years ago, where Wonder Woman and Superman, they meet for the first time. Hold on, I need something here. Yeah. Okay. When they met. So, you know, there after the 5 years, they decide to go out to dinner, and some thugs came along, which happens to be Metallo. So Metallo shows up. Always Metallo. I mean, not Metallo. I always confuse Metallo with Atomic Skull, as we can see here. I know. Hey, come on, it's Monday. Give me a break. So Atomic Skull shows up and starts creating havoc. And then the thing is that the Atomic Skull is working with some guy named Mr. Disaster, which is kind of like, I guess the name says all. I mean, said it all about this character, Disaster. I mean, somebody with a name like that, nothing good is gonna come out of it. I don't think so. So Atomic Skull and Mr. Disaster, they're working together because they want to steal some kind of equipment or whatever. Basically, what old story of a comic book is about: good guys versus bad guys. So Wonder Woman and Superman shows up, and there's a big fight. So once that this guy decides to escape, Wonder Star shows up, which is the last guy, the last page here. So this is the new superhero, kind of. Okay. The thing is that this character, Wonder Star, his origin is more or less, it started what happened on Justice League, and what between the fight with the Justice League and Darkseid. There's a connection there. Allow me to explain. Okay. Wonder Star shows up. That is his name, right? I want to make sure. Wonder Star. Okay, so Wonder Star shows up, and what he's doing is that, you know, Superman and Wonder Woman do not trust Wonder Star. But he says, look, I'm new here, I just arrived, and this and that, blah, 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 and I want to learn from you how to use my superpower for good for mankind. Now, while all that is going on, there is somebody watching from the distance, as we can see here, or what's going on. So, you know, so Superman and Wonder Woman, they decide to keep an eye on the guy, see how he works, because actually they don't know where he comes from, or what he is, or what kind of powers he has. So, you know, so Wonder Woman and Superman, they're a little bit skeptical about it, which I cannot blame them. So, while they're trying to, Superman, Wonder Woman, trying to understand about this character, Wonder Man, we go back in time again. First of all, we went 5 years ago. Now we go 5 weeks ago. So there's a kid here, as we can see here. You see, this kid, he lost his family. Father, mother, I think was his sister, everybody. He lost his family, his entire family. He lost it because of Darkseid, one of his parademons. The thing is that the parademon was going to attack the kid. So we get a background, little bit of background of the kid. So on that right moment, when the parademon was going to grab the kid, this kid here on the book, well, his mom shows up, and she stands between his son and the parademon. Obviously, his mom died. She sacrificed herself for the life of his son, which is normal, okay, and sad also. So he's talking to some guy, as we can see here, and because of it, the kid on his mind, he's blaming Justice League for what happened to his parents. So he's blaming the Justice League. You know, my father died, my mother died, everybody died because of these guys. Now, if this guy were not be here, I guess those parademons will not show up. So you see where I'm getting at? So this guy, the old guy that he acts more like an elderly bum. So he's talking to this kid, and the kid has so much hatred towards the Justice League that he kind of like make a deal. The thing is that to get ultimate power, because he wants revenge against the Justice League. Not with Darkseid, not with the Parademon, not with the bad guys. He wants revenge against Justice League. I know. So the thing is that we get the story of this kid. The thing is that once he got that power, he turned out to be what's this guy's name? I forgot. Magog. And then we see Magog here. So Magog is the kid. The thing is that once the kid got the power from Magog, he turned out to be Magog. Now, I have to turn back time a little bit. The thing is that this Wonder Star happens to be Magog. See what I'm saying? I mean, started from a kid, From the kid becomes Wonder Star, and then from Wonder Star becomes Mago. Simple. The thing is that the way that the story is being written is a little bit complicated. You go back in time, you go back and forth, back and forth. So anyway, besides that. So finally, Mago subdues Superman and Wonder Woman, and he wants to kill him because for what they did. Although Mago have no recollection of the memory of the kid. All he knows is that, oh, I gotta kill the superheroes because I'm gonna save the world from superheroes. You see, that's the thing. Everybody's blaming the superheroes because of the super bad guys. Go figure. I mean, some people think where there is no Superman, then there would be no Brainiac, no Doomsday, no Atomic Skull, no metahuman. So, in a way, it makes sense. But in the comic book world, anything can happen. Which that's why I love to read comic books. So, Wonder Woman managed to subdue Mago, escape, and save Superman. And she saved Superman, and they're searching for Mago. They finally found Mago in the bridge, kind of like the Brooklyn Bridge, more or less. So you know he's killing people, he's cutting the cables and all that. The thing is that he has Superman holding the cable so that way the bridge wall won't fall off, killing everybody. So while Wonder Woman is fighting Mago, while all that's going on, this is pretty cool story. There's a lady that was behind all this going on, that she's part of the Paradise Island. She knows Wonder Woman. The thing is that she has so much hatred for Wonder Woman because of how she was born. And this lady, she's not son of some kind of god, because this woman, was born out of clay. Wonder Woman, she's just the daughter of a god. And not only that, she's also the god of war. So let me see, what's her name? She's a magician. Circe. C-I-R-C-E. Circe. In Spanish is Circe. I believe that it's Circe. The thing is that Circe, she hates Wonder Woman's mom because of what she did or she did not do. So she used the kid, she manipulated the kid to get the power, so that way he becomes Wonder Star. And then from Wonder Star, he becomes Mago. All that just because she wants to strike back at Wonder Woman. Because she's extremely jealous of her. Because of what her mom did. The thing is, look, whatever my mom did is not my fault. So I should not be blamed for my mother's bad decision. Now, while all that's going on, there's somebody way back checking things out, as we can see here. Now, who's that guy is? No idea yet. But I'm very curious to find out who this guy is. So basically the whole story goes fighting. I have to say that I love the art. The art is real nice, the colors are real awesome, and what you see on the cover is what you see on the inside. So the action is real nice, the story is real nice. And then we get a backstory of Circe. More or less why she's doing what she's doing. The thing is that she managed to apprehend Superman, kind of like control his mind. I mean, in the comic books, so because she's being a magician, I mean, she used magic, and we know that Superman, he's weak against magic, so that's why it was easy for her to do what she was doing. Although she was doing also just to drive Wonder Woman's crazy, because she knows that Superman and Wonder Woman are a couple, so she's kind of like try like seducing Superman just to make Wonder Woman pissed off, and that's not a good idea. So the thing is that she managed to make Superman and Wonder Woman fight with each other, as we can see here. So once that the fight is over, because what she did was that she used her lasso and she threw it to Superman. That's how she broke Sears' magic spell on Superman. Now I have to say that the art, I love the art. The action sequence, they're great. I like the panel layout, as we can see here. Check that art out. The artist is, I think is Doug Mahnke. Doug Mahnke is the artist, and the writer is Tomasi. So, like I was saying, I love the art. The art is real nice. The thing is that finally, when Wonder Woman, she managed to throw her lasso of truth to Superman, so that break up the magic connection between Superman and actually that makes Sears' control over Superman to be over. The thing is that once that Superman managed to break the spell between Superman and Wonder Woman, they punch Maggot so hard, it just knocked him out. And Maggot disappears, and the original kid shows up, as we can see here. So the kid is unconscious. But the thing is that Sears, what she was doing while she was looking at the fight that she knew that she was going to lose, she managed to escape through kind of like a boom tube. And so Superman and Wonder Woman went back to their normal life. It could be a lot better. Just the end of it was kind of like chopped in half. So, but overall, it was a nice story. It could be better though. Just the end of it, just kind of like, well, I believe that the way that the writer ended this story arc is just because we're going to see again Sears on the book, maybe sometime in the future. And Maggot also, because Maggot once that the break got broken, so Maggot went back where he come from. So it was a good story. A little bit slow in the beginning. Love the art, love the story. Now one thing I have to say also, that the story is really straightforward, doesn't lose a beat or a step at all. It just set for the end of it. The end of it was just kind of like, they just chopped. But other than that, it was a good story. And I would give the whole story arc, I would give it 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, 4.5 out of 5. Well guys, this is it. I hope that you like this video. See you later.